This session what is scheduled as giving the overview of the OpenStack technical committee and the OpenStack activities, how you can get involved in upstream activities, contribution and all. So this will be kind of a panel discussion. So we'll be initially presenting the things like the structure of OpenStack teams and governance, and then you guys can ask any kind of question you would like to. So my name is Ghanshyam. I work for NEC in Tokyo. And my primary role is open source developer. I'm a QAPTL and doing contribution in Nova, First Contact, SIG, Infra, and all other activities. I'm also a member of technical committee members. Yeah.
Hi everybody, I'm Rico. Nice to be back again. I work at EasyStack, and so we are both members for the OpenStack technical committee. And it's kind of like a show time preparing, but it's very like want to give you guys a very like one-on-one guide. What is OpenStack and what is the group structure of OpenStack?
So this is the map. Rico is working on this really nice work he's doing. So patch is not merged, which should be merged soon. So this map shows the overall teams and the structure of that will be explained. So if you go on the top, so on the governance part, there are the specific 3 or 4 entities like we have PC, UC, and board of director for OpenStack Foundation. So PC stands for Technical Committee, OpenStack Technical Committee. So we are responsible for the various technical decision and the technical direction for the overall OpenStacks, for each OpenStack projects. It involves a lot of roles like whenever there will be new projects coming in, taking the decision whether that project is appropriate for OpenStack and can be in the OpenStack governance or not. Assigning the PTL things for each project. Each project teams are running smooth or not. So that is part of the technical committee. We have like 13 members, active members for technical committee. We have then the user committee. So as you know that there are a lot of OpenStack clouds ecosystem, it's huge, right? So the bridge between the users and the developer is very important. So that's what the user committee does. So they have the responsibility of giving the user requirement and feedback to the technical committee, project team, the developers, and also like defining any project team is seeking for the user feedback, so that can be directly communicated by the user committee. So they have 5 members standing for the user committee. Then you have OpenStack Foundation, they have multiple roles to overall organizing the events, communities, and all. And board of directors. So board of directors, they have the financial and more strategic feedback to the foundation and the resources. So board of directors is like, you can say the 3 categories, but into a single board of directors. Like from platinum members, there will be board of directors. From gold members, there will be board of directors with election. And there will be 8 individual board of directors who will be from the community and there will be an election. So if you go in this side, we have the short-term mission, long-term mission, and some other thing. Short-term mission, so we have the team like OpenStack Whiteboard and pop-up teams. So OpenStack Whiteboard is like whenever there will be a community goal. Community goal means when there is something has to be implemented either from the developer's benefit or either from the user's perspective. In all of the OpenStack projects, we define it as a community goal, and that community goal will be run by a champion, and it can be one or more than one champion. It can be more volunteer team also under that champion, and the champions make sure like every projects implement those things in their projects. So that goes per cycle. Every cycle we choose the 2 goals and we try to implement it in our project. Next is pop-up teams. So this is the new one. So this is also like short-term duration teams. Like for example, there is something has to be implemented cross projects, where 3 or 4 projects are involved in that kind of work. So they can set up this pop-up team, which is supported by technical committee, and there can be 1 lead or 2 lead, more than that. And what they can do, they can start arranging the meetings, they can start discussing the points across all the dependent projects, and they can come up with the initial ideas. Okay, this has to be done, the design can be like that, whether that idea is accepted in all the dependent project or not. And once that is done, that can be converted to community goal, or that can be implemented in the project. Depends on the nature of the work in that. And on the right side, in the yellow part, there are foundation level working group and committees. So that comes under the long-term mission things. So there are foundation level working group, like we have as working group and intro working group. So intro working group is like they are responsible for defining the interop certification for the OpenStack clouds, like how they are interoperable amongst different clouds and all. And committees are like, we have user committee, user groups are there in each country, and there are other committee who is like organizing event or organizing the developer. So next I'll hand over to Rico.
Thanks. So now in this picture you will see a lot of the different format of different tables, and we have explained like half of them, and I'm going to explain the rest half. And the things that we need is because there's been a new format of group is being generated, and we don't want anyone that like maybe you want to join OpenStack, but you don't want to get confused, because if you were there for OpenStack, like maybe 2 years ago, you will only see like maybe like projects, and now we have pop-up team, now we have sieges. But I would say no worries, like it's actually trying to help you to get into OpenStack. And for there is also, so let's keep going with the long-term missions. There's special interesting groups, sieges. We call it sieges. And the sieges, the mission of the sieges is that we usually only have like for this kind of group, we only have like working groups. You maybe heard about the public cloud working group, and right now we're trying to push a thing called sieges. It's because working group is only under governance by the user committees, and there's turned out to be a lot of technical stuff that need to be supported, and they need some help. So we come out with a new thing called sieges, and sieges is about to have UC and TC both under TC and UC's government. That means that whatever happens for the siege, that TC and UC both have responsibility to help and to govern if there's anything that they needed. And right now there's a lot of sieges going on. We actually migrate a lot of working groups into siege. Like they used to call public cloud working group, now it's public cloud siege. There's a API working group, now it's API siege. Usually most of the most of these working group is all transferred into sieges now. And there's a new siege keep coming up, like auto-scaling sieges, self-healing sieges, and there's going to be like container sieges. There will be the documenting also transferred into siege as well. I think the translating is also considered to translate to move to become a siege as well, but that's under plan or discussions. And the reason we have a siege is actually become a bridge between the operator and user to the developer. The siege is meant to be a special interest group, so you don't have to like join a specific team to work on a specific project. Like maybe like you don't want to join the Nova, or you don't want to join the Heat, but you care about something they cover generally. So there's like a more wide range of stuff that Siege is covering, and so like what I say, the siege is used to connect between users and developers. So both user, developer, and operators should join this team if there's any interest. They are actually also interested, want to be part of it, want to join the discuss. And like what I say, there's working groups. Just remember, there's a lot of working groups still under the process of doing the transform into the siege. But generally, what we encourage is all of the working group become the siege. So, but that won't change. They won't change which channel they discuss. They shouldn't change what kind of format they're doing. Usually, just like for most of them, we just transfer the names and try to help see if what extra things we can help them to. Now they're under TC and UC's government. And there's another thing that we have here in Vietnam is the user groups. We have user groups here who help to host this event. And that is also another long-term mission as well, which is very important for connecting user, developer, and operators, which means to have an event where you guys can be here and let us have the honor to share what we have. So we have user group globally. Usually the situation of each user group is different, but user group here in Vietnam is very active and we're proud to be here. So that is for the half of the long-term missions. And you will see the project team is also under the long-term mission, but it's been cut into half because project team is very old. It's very old kind of format. You shouldn't be like familiar with it. But the thing is that it is different because we define project teams to have it produce the softwares, it delivers softwares, it delivers the things that you install in your cloud and deliver the thing that you install in your cloud and you code it an OpenStack cloud. And that process is what makes the project team different. Each project team will have a project team leader, and the project team will have code reviewers to review the project. So we now have already have a lot of different kind of projects. We didn't add in too much project recently, but the project team is still a serious format. So we won't change the role of projects because we have added others. Actually, project team is kind of very essential because you see, okay, if I'm joining the siege or I'm joining the public teams, I want to deliver something out, but I'm not going to keep maintaining it as a software, but I can contribute that project and this project to make sure this functionality works. Like, I want to help on the auto scaling. So I know I have to do something in maybe Sunlink, maybe in Heat, and I also need to do something in Monasca or in other projects to make sure this scenario works. Or even more, like we have if you want to let Kubernetes connecting with OpenStack as a self-healing scenario or other scenarios or documents, whatever that is, there should be a siege for you. And if that's not, we have like a lot of ways of format. We will try to have a document for explain what you should be considering in terms of what kind of mission you are after. And by the color is that the green color means those things that you can create or join, and the yellow one means that you can't create it because it's actually like either created by the foundation or by something else, but you can join it. You can join whatever in OpenStack. You usually can join the discussions and you will see the logs. The technical election official is for, it's not a long-term or short-term missions, but it usually happens maybe like when we need election new things, or we need to periodically elect for new TC members, UC members. So we definitely need to elect, and we want to make sure it is fair elections, and so we can't ask people to make a progress and elect themselves. And that's why we need elected officials. So for the entire graph here is like, so what we're trying to solve is to try to bridge out the user and bridge out from the user, operator, and developer. And therefore, So if you think you can't help with OpenStack because maybe you don't want to commit the same, that is already changed because we right now trying to have a format that whatever the role you are, there is definitely something that you can help. So there's always a place for you. That's what I want to mention.
Yeah, so there are a lot of area you can get involved, like, and it's not just about the code contribution or review contribution, being feedback, processing, and there are a lot of area. And if you wanted to involve in this upstream contribution, so there will be, as you might know, there will be a training for 1 day tomorrow, and otherwise we have the first contact upstream institute IRC channel. You can join, you can ask anything, so we can help you on like how to contribute the patches, where you can contribute patches, we can introduce you in the teams, and we can help you on that. So we'll be opening up for like any kind of question you have, like on the process or on how to get involved in either of these teams. So you can ask a question and we can answer.
Nãy giờ thì các bạn có nghe được là hai anh này giới thiệu về cái mô hình tổ chức của OpenStack, cái dự án của OpenStack và cách thức mà nó hoạt động và được điều hành. Thì tất cả là ngoài các nhân viên của OpenStack Foundation thì tất cả mọi người còn lại là volunteer hết. Và nó thì hoạt động trên mô hình là mở, thì nghĩa là tất cả mọi người đều có thể đóng góp và học hỏi trong dự án OpenStack này. Thì bây giờ anh em nào có câu hỏi nào liên quan đến việc là contribute hay là tương lai hay là cái lợi ích gì có thể hỏi. Các bạn có thể hỏi tiếng Việt, mình có thể hỏi, có thể trả lời.
Thì thường là mình muốn tham gia contribute cho cộng đồng, ví dụ sản phẩm OpenStack thì em đang hiểu là ít nhất thì mình cũng phải có know-how về cái sản phẩm này, về cái show vàng luôn, thì mình mới có thể contribute được. Thì em muốn hỏi là có phải để tìm hiểu và đạt được cái certificate hay chứng chỉ gì thì mình mới xin hát đủ để join vào.
You can use that microphone. What he's asking is, in order to contribute to OpenStack projects, does he need to have some certain like background certification to get started with the OpenStack project?
Yeah, I mean, so almost all the OpenStack projects are written in Python. So we don't need any certification as such. So the Python skill set if you have, and the project domain knowledge, like if you start to work on the Noah, you want the computing background, or if you want to contribute in Cinder or Swift, you want to have the storage background. But as such, there is no certification required. You can get into the team. We can help you in learning the projects, learning the software code, learning the mission of the projects, and slowly you can grab the things. But other than the language, like we use the Python, there is no other certification required.
So there is a guideline to help you. I'm not saying it's going to be a very easy process, but there's guidelines. Like if you are like a contributor, there's a guideline for you and how to contribute. And we have recently, like in this year, we adding a guideline for organizational guideline, which is used for like you want to contribute, but you have your manager, you have your boss. So you can like using this guideline to let them share with them and like to let them know what is the exactly way to contribute to OpenStack. Because if you think that you have to send a person like 24 hours all his time into a community, that means you should think again, because that's not true. And that's kind of thing that we trying to help the people to join the community. And besides of that, I would say there is no barrier for you to join whatever the teams you need, you want to be in a part of it, because every single team we have is very appreciated. There's newcomers, and we actually have onboarding sessions that every time we're trying to do the video record of it, and so whichever teams that will give you the back feelings that you can actually recall such a experience. And I mean, if you report to us, well, we will try to figure out what happened to the teams and what try to help you. So I would say that.
Yeah, that's a good point. And one important point is like, we think always like, okay, my company is not allowing, so I cannot contribute. It doesn't need to be 100% as a contribution. Like if you want to do only 10%, 20%, 30% time of your job, that's still good. That's really very helpful. So like as you can see that we have a short-term mission goal also, long-term mission goal also, depends on your time, you can get engaged. And we can help you, like you don't need to worry about, okay, I don't know anything, so what I will do. We'll help you.
And it is an open environment page now. So if you want to play with playlists, you want to play with Save, and you also want to play with OpenStack, you don't need to choose, because there's actually very need for to integrate every single one of them. Like for example, if I want to play with Terraform and I like to play with OpenStack, I can help with integrate those tools and share my experience as a user, as an operator, as a developer. So there's a very wide range of the things that you can help, and we will very appreciate such a thing. Did that answer your question?
Chủ yếu là tóm tắt lại là cái anh là thực ra là không cần phải có background gì lắm, thì tất cả những cái dự án của OpenStack này chỉ bằng Python nhé. Cái căn bản duy nhất là anh biết Python để có thể tham gia. Thì trong OpenStack anh sẽ có rất nhiều dự án và có rất nhiều những cái gọi là những cái nhóm và vì những chức năng nào đó, ví dụ như là auto scaling. Nói chung thì anh thích dự án nào mà có kỹ năng nào có thể tham gia, và tất cả những người trong dự án đó đều rất là welcome người mới, thì rất là thiếu người. Thì theo bản thân em thì em cũng là contributor, thì em cũng biết là nó rất là khó để một người nghĩ về OpenStack vì nó lớn, nhưng mà thật ra là chỉ cần anh biết về phần bạn vô, anh là cung cấp một anh chỉnh cung cấp feature, nó rất đơn giản thôi, không cần phải có kiến thức gì chuyên sâu lắm, và từ từ học lên. Thì em mới tiếp xúc ở OpenStack khoảng 2 năm nay thôi. Trong lúc em học em đi học á, thì em mới tiếp xúc và làm việc với nó, thì từ từ mới biết được. Bắt đầu bằng việc là sửa cái file hướng dẫn, cái file document đó, thì từ từ mới lên. Ý chính của mấy anh đó là như vậy. Thank you. Is there any other question? Thì sau ngày hôm nay thì ngày mai ở trường BK Tech Hà Nội thì OpenStack Foundation phối hợp với Global Infra mình tổ chức cái buổi Upstream Institute. Có một anh đây thì sẽ là hướng dẫn mọi người để bắt đầu tham gia vào OpenStack, thì các quy trình và cái cách làm việc như thế nào, thì nó sẽ để mọi người có nhìn hiểu rõ hơn về những cái người ta đang làm việc ở đó như thế nào. Thì nó cũng không có phức tạp đâu. Ngày mai đi đến rồi mình sẽ làm khoảng từ 9 giờ sáng đến 6 giờ tối, làm một ngày luôn, là bảo đảm là thông. Nó rất đơn giản, thì anh chị em có thể tham gia vào ngày mai. Is there any question? Okay, I think as there's no question, we can end the session today. Thank you, Ghanshyam and Rico, for sharing with us. Thank you.